If you've ever re-rolled more times than you finished world quests, this video is for you. Today we're breaking down every World of Warcraft class and matching them to actual player personalities, so you can finally stop main swapping. Every Tuesday reset. Warrior, Paladin, Hunter, Rogue, Priest, Death Knight, Shaman, Mage, Warlock, Monk, Druid, Demon Hunter, Evoker. Let's get started. Warrior is for players who believe every situation can be solved with speed, aggression, and raw violence. If you love charging into melee, swinging constantly, and treating your keyboard like a percussion instrument, you are probably a warrior. The fantasy is simple: big armor, big weapons, big damage. If you want utility, magic, subtlety, or anything that isn't screaming into combat, this isn't your class. If you tilt the moment someone kites you in PvP, also not your class. If your soul speaks in me smash, this is absolutely your class. Paladin is the holy knight who saves everyone while quietly judging them. If you like a mix of plate armor and divine magic, a controlled and deliberate combat style, and the ability to tank, heal, or DPS, this is you. Paladins thrive on powerful cooldowns, life-saving buttons, and being the responsible adult in every fight. If managing cooldowns stresses you out, or you prefer fast, frantic combat instead of sturdy, steady gameplay, Paladin may not fit. If you enjoy feeling unkillable while glowing like a divine lighthouse, you found your match. Hunter is for players who think distance equals safety. If your dream gameplay loop is firing from max range while your pet takes the beating you don't want to, Hunter is perfect. Hunters kite well, solo well, and level like champions. If you want freedom, mobility, and a chill ranged experience, this is you. If you hate pet management or want a deep, complex rotation, this isn't your class. If the idea of letting your pet do half the work makes you smile, congratulations, you're a hunter. Rogue is for gamers who enjoy stealth, precision, and making people uninstall. If choosing exactly when the fight starts appeals to you, Rogue is calling. You thrive on stuns, saps, interrupts, and burst windows where your target simply ceases to exist. If you love PvP ambushing or high-skill melee gameplay, you'll feel right at home. If being squishy frustrates you or the idea of uptime, positioning, and timing stresses you out, Rogue may not be your best pick. If psychological warfare is your favorite part of WoW, Rogue is the way. Priest is the therapist of Azeroth, except the therapy sometimes involves lasers. If you want healing as a primary identity, Priest delivers with holy and discipline. If you prefer darker range magic, Shadow has you covered. Priests shine in slower, thoughtful, cast-heavy gameplay and love being the backbone of any dungeon or raid. If you hate pressure or dislike standing still to cast, Priest won't feel great. But if you love clutch saves and being the quiet hero of the group, Priest fits beautifully. Death Knight is slow, steady, and unstoppable. If you like necromantic melee magic, heavy strikes, and being a walking raid boss, this class is perfect for you. Death Knights excel with strong self-healing, durable defenses, and deliberate resource management. If you want high mobility or fast, twitchy gameplay, this won't be your jam. But if you love the fantasy of an undead juggernaut who survives everything through sheer stubbornness, you're home. Shaman is the elemental hybrid who calls fire, frost, lightning, earth, and occasionally too many totems. If you enjoy playing melee DPS, range DPS, or healing depending on your mood, Shaman delivers. Elemental brings big spell-casting moments. Enhancement brings fast, reactive melee. Restoration brings flexible healing. If you dislike managing utilities like totems or want a super straightforward kit, this may not be your class. But if you love the identity and power of elemental magic, Shaman fits perfectly. Mage is the fragile powerhouse with a PhD in destruction. If you want pure range DPS and nothing else, Mage is ideal. Fire ignites everything. Frost controls everything. Arcane explodes everything mathematically. Mages thrive on burst windows, clever cooldown usage, and precise casting. If you panic when things reach melee range or hate being squishy, this class can be rough. But if you love big crits and stylish magic, Mage is always satisfying. Warlock is slow burn chaos wrapped in dark magic and questionable life choices. If you enjoy summoning demons, tracking damage over time effects, and watching health bars melt gradually, you'll love Warlock. Warlocks are tanky casters with strong sustain, strong utility, and a unique vibe no other class matches. If you want instant bursts or dislike managing multiple timers, this isn't your class. But if you enjoy controlling demons, commanding the battlefield, and feeling slightly evil, Warlock is perfect. Monk is fast, fluid, and full of kinetic energy. If you enjoy rolling, dashing, and kicking your way through combat, this class delivers a modern, dynamic experience. Windwalker offers fast-paced melee. Brewmaster offers a unique stagger base, tank style. Mistweaver offers fist weaving and unorthodox healing. If you prefer classic fantasy archetypes or dislike managing movement and procs, Monk may feel off. But if you want the smoothest animations and highest mobility in the game, Monk wins. Druid is the ultimate I want every role in one class experience. If you enjoy tanking as a bear, sneaking as a cat, blasting stars as a boomkin, or healing as a tree, Druid gives you all of it. Druids shine in versatility, mobility, and identity. If you only want one simple role or dislike juggling multiple forms, this class may not fit. But if you love flexibility and nature-themed magic, you've found your main. Demon Hunter is pure mobility and aggression. If you enjoy double jumping, gliding, dashing, and slicing through entire packs at once, this class is perfect. Demon Hunters offer simple but satisfying rotations, high self-healing, and a flashy, fell aesthetic. If you want slow, heavy gameplay or you're tired of green fire, you may want to look elsewhere. But if you love fast, fluid melee and edgy fantasy, Demon Hunter is ideal. Evoker is the modern dragon caster with empowered abilities and aerial movement. If you enjoy mid-range combat, spells that charge up for bigger effects, and high mobility, Evoker hits the mark. Devastation delivers flashy damage. Preservation offers dynamic healing. Augmentation provides unique supported DPS gameplay. If you want max range casting or dislike charge mechanics, Evoker may not suit you. But if you want something stylish, technical, and fresh, this is the class. Start by choosing whether you prefer melee or range. Think about whether you want responsibility like tanking or healing, or whether you just want to focus on doing damage. Consider whether you enjoy simple, fast gameplay or complex technical rotations. The best class for you is the one that matches your pace, your role preference, and the fantasy that makes you excited to log in. If this helped you narrow down your class, drop your top choice in the comments. If you still can't decide, you're probably destined to be a druid. This is Angry Ed Gaming, helping you stop re-rolling and start dominating. Now log in and hit something.